Let me ask you a question. You don't have to respond. But have you ever just been flat broke? Like, I remember when me and Rachel, we first got married, man, I thought I was making a ton of money. And then I realized we weren't making a ton of money. In fact, our favorite place, our favorite restaurant we would go to on date night was a place called Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box was awesome. If you were broke, hallelujah, you get 2 tacos for 99 cents. So you get 2 tacos and get some water, and man, you got a meal for yourself. I don't know if that deal is still around. Is it still around? That's even better. I mean, it's awesome when you're in college and you're sleeping and your roommate comes in. He says, Greg, I'm going to Jack in the Box. You want some tacos? And you can just rummage through your bed and be like, here's 99 cents. I just want the 2 taco deal. Maybe you're a few dollars short and you got 2 days left until your next paycheck. I'm talking about this. When your credit cards maybe are just maxed out, your savings account is empty, you raided the change jar and only found $9.13. Maybe you went through your daughter's piggy bank and you said, hey, honey, I will pay you back later. You've gone through the food in the pantry and there's not much left for your family. Maybe you've sold everything that you could possibly sell. Maybe it's winter and you're keeping the house at 60 degrees. You'd keep it colder. You just don't want anyone to get sick. But when it gets to that place, everyone does the same thing. You start moving all the furniture. You start picking up the cushions. You start looking for spare change. You dig under the seats in your vehicle and you go through your ashtray. You search and you don't yield very much. But when you're flat broke, maybe even you feel busted and any little bit helps. When you find a little bit, maybe you put that $3 in your gas tank for your car so you can go look for a job. Or maybe you buy a loaf of bread or a jar of peanut butter so your family can eat. But when you only have little bit, what do? You guard it with your life. Because when it's gone, there's nothing left. Maybe it's never been that bad. But you've had times when your income just wasn't enough for your bills. You used credit cards to buy some things, and maybe you took a second mortgage on your house or put off some big purchases that you were wanting. You tell your family, we'll just have to do this throughout this year. But don't worry, because it will soon be better. Even though you're not maybe as bad off as the flat broke person, financial trouble is still discouraging. See, it causes stress in relationships. You feel responsible, maybe even guilty. Maybe you're doing the best that you can, and there seems to be no way out. So what do you do when you're down and out? Maybe the TV commercials ring a little bit more louder. At the books, they promise you a quick fix. You can get rich quick. You can make $1 million in real estate with no money down. You can start a home business and make $30,000 a month. Even consumer credit counseling service will help restructure your debt. It's a pretty good option. You can also work 2 jobs even if the pay is low, and that's not a bad option either. But I bet there's one option that you haven't tried. I bet you there's one option that you haven't tried. And I know what you're going to say, Greg. I'm going to say it to you, and then this is what you're going to say back. I already know. Oh, that just sounds nuts. That sounds crazy. Why would you even think about that? And here it is. When you're down and out,